Alrighty, hello guys, welcome your faces back to another video on my channel. Today we are back in Stormworks, and today we're going to try and build the fastest car ever in Stormworks. Now, it is worth mentioning, I'm not sure what other people have built, and I'm not sure what the fastest record is at the moment, but we're going to try and build something incredibly fast today. So, let's go ahead and jump in the workbench and see what we can do, shall we? We got this. Okie dokie, so mostly, normal cars actually consist of, like, I don't know, let's say a normal engine. In Stormworks, I guess we've only got diesel engines, we don't have petrol engines, but, yeah, it would be consistent of a normal engine. However, this thing that we're going to be building is not. It is going to be jet-powered. It's not going to be jet-powered in the sense of we're going to have jet exhausts, but, we will have jets in here, and it will be very cool. So, let's do that real quick. Okie dokie, so there we go. We got two jet engines right next to each other. I think that'll be okay. Then all we have to do is put some seats in front of these. Obviously put some wheels on this, make it look somewhat acceptable, and then we'll go from there. Hopefully that'll be okay. I'm sure it will be. Okay, so first things first. We're going to go ahead and put some pipes in here. There we go. Excellent. And essentially what this is going to be for is actually our fuel. We're going to add some like tiny fuel tanks right next to each other. There we go. All the way down, because I think that makes sense, and hopefully that'll be okay. So there we go. All of these are going to be jet fuel, obviously, and this thing is going to run out of fuel, I would say really fast. Like, it's going to be incredibly quick at running out of fuel, but I think that'll be okay. But there you go. That's all of our fuel tanks down the center. Hopefully that's going to be enough. I'm sure it will. Maybe. Well, hey, what do we think, guys? What do we think? I've got a few bits and bobs in here. We've got our speedo, we got our battery, and we got our fuel. Yes, all of those tanks only equate to 291 fuel. I've added them all together with a microcontroller underneath, so we're good there. And also, the jet engines themselves are all attached to the fuel. The only thing is, we need to attach these to the to the actual wheels as well, which do go underneath. Now, as you guys can see, it is actually quite low to the ground. I wanted the wheels to actually be really big, which they are. And they're hopefully going to be about the same size at the rear as well. Unfortunately, they can't really go where the engine... Actually, this doesn't work, because these stick out, as you guys can see right here, and that would stick into the engine. Which is a bit of an issue, to be honest. That is a bit of an issue. How do I go about fixing that? I have no idea. I have removed the engines, just for now. Okay, so we've removed the engines. Now what we need to do is actually grab a wheel. We need it to go in line with this, which is actually around here, I think. There we go. So somewhat like this. There we go. All the way backwards to there. We then grab the wheel itself from here. Is that too high? I think it's one down from that. It has to be. It has to be one down. So we're going to go ahead and send this to here. There we go. Fantastic. Grab this guy. Smack it onto there. And I don't know whether I've told you guys previously, but I wanted this to be a six-wheeler. I wanted it to get all of the power down to the ground, and if this is the way of doing it with six wheels, that is how I want to do it. So there you go, a six-wheeled hyper car. I guess you'd call it a hyper car? I don't actually know. Anyway, high speed is what we want. There we go. Make them really big, and high speed. There we go. And spawn it in. What does that look like? Does that look like it's going to work? Yeah, I mean, they are all spinning, so I guess that's fine. Okay. Now we need the engine to actually be brought back down into this and sit on top of that, I guess. So that's going to have to go there. Paste it in. Okay. Well, actually, yeah, it does. It has to sit on top of that. That's fine. Merge this with this. Get rid of all of these guys because they don't actually need to be there. And there we go. Okay. Very weird, but I kind of like it. That's cool. Hey, here we go. Look at this. This is looking kind of interesting. I mean, it looks weird, yes, but kind of interesting at the same time. Yeah, this is totally gonna work. This is totally gonna work. So we got our wheels in. They are ginormous. That is fine. That's okay. We now need to attach all of this to each other. So that needs to go into there. It also needs to go into the rest of them as well. I would have liked a gearbox to actually be used here instead of going straight in, but I guess that's what's going to have to happen. It's going to have to go straight into the wheel. Okay, fine. That's okay. We're going to do a gearbox for the rest of them, because I think that makes sense. But, interesting. Let's do this. Alright, guys, look at this. We've actually got a bonnet now, which is awesome. We got some lights on the front. Honestly, I'm not very good at making land vehicles look nice. I'm trying to do my best with this one. It also doesn't look very nice, but honestly, I think it's going to work out quite well, to be fair. So we're gonna go ahead and do the back of this now. Then we're gonna get it all working, and then we'll see what happens from there. I'm hoping it does actually work. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll see what kind of speeds we can get out of this. Okay, I'm gonna leave it somewhat like that. I think that is actually fine. It's a bit weird, to be fair, but it is fine. So what we're going to do now is, I want a spoiler on this, and I actually want the spoiler to somewhat work. Now, I don't know how that's going to happen. Honestly, I don't know how that's going to happen. But I'm thinking well, what does a wing look like in this game? It doesn't have the right shape, does it? I mean, the bigger ones do, but the small ones kind of don't. So I don't want to use a wing, but a control surface might actually work. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a small control surface. Go ahead and smack it on there, and that is what we're going to use to be our spoiler. Yes, there you go. That is going to be our spoiler right there. Bit weird, but if it works, it works. And if it doesn't work, never mind. But sure, why not? Right, okay, so let's go ahead and put a one button. Put a button on this. One is just going to start the engine. There we go, compressor and compressor. Excellent. We got gear switches. We're not going to use those right now. We're not even going to use brakes. We need a throttle to go on W and S. There we go. So that's going to go to there. It's going to go to there. Fantastic. And then all we need to do is add steering to this thing. So inverter. There we go. Good. A numerical inverter. Let's go ahead and smack this somewhere in the front. That is fine. Right there. We're going to attach this to this wheel, probably. And attach this up to A and D. A and D goes to steering right there, and that's it, I think. I think that's legitimately all we need to do. Now, the spoiler at the minute doesn't actually work, but we can make it work in the future. But anyway, let's go and spawn it in, see if we can get this thing moving. I'm also going to change the weather to look nicer too, so let's go ahead and make it day, and not foggy at all. All right, let's get in. Yeah, all right, very simple at the minute, but let's see what happens. Okay, hang up. The engine itself hasn't actually done anything yet. It's automatically spooled up and started spinning the wheels because we don't have a clutch on it. Oh, that's really annoying because the engines sort of have to stay there exactly where they are. What if the back one wasn't actually powered? What if the rear wheel wasn't actually powered? But then it doesn't make sense having it, does it? It doesn't really make sense having that wheel if it's not powered because that's the whole point of that wheel. I can maybe move it backwards one. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and move this bit backwards real quick. Here we go. Cut this. In fact, we'll do it on this side too. Cut these guys. There we go. Move them backwards. Paste it there. There we go. Awesome. I'm actually just going to go ahead and put in another one of these. Of course, it won't be added, but that's fine. There we go. We're going to go ahead and connect that to there. Fantastic. We're then going to move the wheel back. Cut that. Move it backwards one. Paste it there. Do the same on the other side, so grab this one, cut it, move it backwards, paste it in, and then we can just like add this to here. That's fine. Merge this and this together. Epic. Yes, this and this together. Fantastic. Do these guys right here as well. There we go. Nice. We've done it, guys. We have done it. Nice. So now we can actually put a, we can figure out a way to actually put a thing in here. In fact, delete these guys. We're gonna figure it out differently. Right, let me work this out, and I'll be back with you guys, and we'll get this thing moving. Alright guys, I've done it! I've actually done it. So we've done a little bit of a system down here. This is fine. We're not going to do gear changes or anything like that. It's just going to be full-on gears, because these jet engines should be powerful enough to actually do that. But anyway, now we can turn the engine on without the actual thing moving, which is good. Hey, there we go. Jet engine is on. Epic. Our fuel is now being used. So now, if we go ahead and we put the clutch in, off we go. Oh, yes! Oh, look at it go! Oh, my goodness! It's so fast, it could be a plane. Right, okay, we might have tipped over. That's not the best. So, we need to fix that issue. The spoiler actually needs to work. Interesting. That's really cool. Alright, let's see, let's see if this works. I don't know whether it will, but anyway, go ahead and press 1. There we go, it's going to start our engine. We're going to throttle ourselves up, we're going to get going, and then we're going to see if this thing can get up to some speed. This is going to be great. I am looking at this the thingamabobby, the spoiler. Let's see if it actually works. Okay, so it hasn't currently changed. It's not currently doing anything, is it? Oh, oh my goodness. Okay, right. We can't be going this fast. It's not allowed. We're not allowed to go that fast. Alright, because we are actually going that speed, we need some more control surfaces. Okay, we're just going to go with these guys. I'm going to go and smack that directly on the front, like this. There we go. It should keep us a little bit more stable as we go. We're also going to put one down here. There we go. And we're also going to put one, I guess, actually right here and here. There we go. Cool. So that should work. With that being said, does this have electricity? Does this? It does have electricity. Okay. So it should be working, but it currently isn't doing anything. Interesting. Alright guys, we all ready? We all ready? Let's go! Let's go, let's go, let's go! Okay, we're moving. So, what speed are we at right now? 30. Okay, this is meters per second, guys. Alright, off we go. We haven't taken off at all yet. Now we have. Oh, yikes. Okay. Woohoo! Okay, land. Okay, now let's go. Okay, we're not getting up to the best speeds here. We need to stay on the ground. It needs to stay on the ground. It's getting too much. Oh, I need some more downforce. That's what we need. We need all of those little things that I just put on to actually work. Yikes. Okay, I need to fix that. All right, guys, we are on the desert flats. Let's see how this goes, shall we? Let's see what happens here. Right, engine is running. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get inside. See if we can just stare at the dial. And off we go. All right. Yes. We're moving. Oh, we've taken off again. Okay. It's not getting the power down because it keeps lifting into the sky. That's ridiculous. I've put so many control surfaces on this to try and sort that out. But it is still taking off. So I need to fix it. I still need to fix it. Alright guys, I think I've balanced it out, so now all I want to do is invert the steering, because it's actually the wrong way around at the minute, so that's a problem. But anyway, if this goes into here, there we go, this then goes into here instead, and that is it. That's all we need to do. Okay, cool, so let's go ahead and get ourselves on the flats, and see how this works. I'm sure it'll be fine now. Yeah. I've done some tinkering. The spoiler is pointed down all the time now instead of being variable, so that's not the best, but hopefully it'll work. Let's get ourselves over there and see what happens. Oh yikes. Oh yikesies. Okay, right, dive over there. There we go, awesome. And now open her up, let's go. 50, 60, oh yikes. The back is still lifting up. The back is still lifting up. Hot diggity dog! Ah. Okay, what speed are we at? What speed are we at? Like 60? 60 meters per second? Something like that? That's not quick enough. We need it to be quicker. Alright guys, it might be a thing that I've added some jet engines to the back. When I say jet engines, I mean the exhausts for the jet engines. I might have done that. So we'll see how fast this car goes now, I guess. I want to know what the land speed record is with jet engines, so we're gonna see. Anyway, what the bumps? Oh. All right, how fast are we? Oh, we don't even know how fast we're going right now. My car turned into a plane, guys. It's a problem. It's a problem. All right, here we are. We are located on the actual salt flats now. Let's go and turn on our engine. And we'll see how this goes. I'm assuming having the 6 wheels now is actually a bad idea because we're less reliant on actually putting the power down. We're more reliant on the jet engine actually pushing us along. So there's a bit of a difference there. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this thing moving. There we go. Okay, yeah. It turns into a huge problem when you add a jet engine. like a massive problem. Uh-oh. I mean the exhaust as well. I mean the exhaust. Alright, here we go. Here we go. No exhaust on this one. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. The back end's lifting up again. That's a problem. That's a problem. Why is the back end lifting up like that? That's so annoying. Okay, we need more control surfaces on the rear. Let's do that. I don't know why I thought it was... Why was I doing that? It was all the wrong way around, obviously, because we want the back end to be pushed down into the ground, and my control surfaces were doing the opposite, so clearly that's a problem. But anyway, now the front end should lift up. Yes, it does. Okay, yeah. Now the front end lifting up is our problem, which, of course, we can now counter the opposite way. Okay, this is fine. I think we can do this. I think we can do this, guys. Alright, are we ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, yes! Okay, right. We're at 50, we're at 60, we're at 65, 66, 67. Alright, we got to 67 before we started spinning out like crazy, but we are going really fast. Oh, yikes, we are going pretty quick. Okay, my engine probably is going to give up. Yes, okay. My engine give up that quickly. Okay, we got to about, what, was it 60? What was it? I should probably remember, but never mind. That was quick. That was actually pretty quick. And now we have another attempt. We're doing another attempt, guys. It's so weird having jet engines right there behind us. That's really weird. But here we go. Are you ready? Let's see how fast we go now. Okay. 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, we're going 132. Oh, yikes. Oh, yikes. Okay. I mean, my attempt was actually really bad with this one. I feel like I could have gone faster with literally just electric motors, to be honest. But I thought it was fun. It was a fun experiment, to be honest. So I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. All right, let's see how fast we go now. I wanted to get to like, oh wait, no, I thought I deleted the exhaust. What is going on? I thought I deleted the exhaust. Ah! Okay, how fast are we going? We're going to 95, 100. We're going 100. Interesting. That's not what I wanted. That is actually not what I wanted. I want to get this record with, well, not record, but you know, I want to try and set this with, I guess, I don't know, without the exhaust on the back. I don't know why, but I feel like the exhaust on the back it's not really a car at that point, is it? Not really. But here we go. The fuel is being used. That means we should be able to set off. Okay, awesome. We're going 50, 65, 66, 67, almost 68. Almost 68 before we start turning. Interesting. Now we're just going sideways. We're sort of just going sideways. Interesting. That's cool though, 67 meters per second. I don't know what that is in miles an hour, but I'm assuming not terribly fast, actually. Oh, yikes. Oh, yikes. There we go. Yeah, that's not, like, incredibly quick at all. It's like 50... No, it's not. It's 150 miles an hour or something like that. Which isn't that quick, to be honest. So, I tried. I tried my best, but it didn't really go well. Just as a quick side note, let's see how fast we can make an electric car go without any work at all. Alright, so there you go. This is this is just two big electric motors on the front and the back. With 6 big old wheels. They're in all-terrain mode, so they're not in high-speed mode because they just spin then. And there you go. You get up to like 48 meters per second, which is pretty fast, but not fast enough. But yeah, there you go. Anyway, I feel like there is much better ways of actually getting up to high speeds than what I did. However, I had fun doing what I did. It fit. It wasn't too big, and yeah. I had fun. I had fun. So that's all that really matters. But anyway, I'm going to end this video here for now. In the next one, I might actually do a diesel-powered one and see how fast we can actually get that going, because I think that'll be fun. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you next time. Goodbye.